Hi everyone, welcome. I'm our student interviewer, Audrey Tripp, with the MSMR program here at MSU. And today we have Jacci Weber, Manager of Consumer Insights at Wendy's. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Great. So today we want to talk to you a little bit about your personal experience with supplier market research and client-side market research. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've had the opportunity to work on both different sides of the industry. When I was just coming out of my junior year in college, I did an internship on the supplier side at Gongus Research, at the time in Auburn Hills, Michigan. I worked on their consumer products team. A lot of my role included checking survey programming to make sure everything was working appropriately, checking data tabs to ensure all the information was being captured properly. And I worked across a variety of different client projects, ranging from pizza places to greeting cards makers. I also had the opportunity to work at Nationwide Insurance for an internship on the client side, and that was different because there was a lot of project management, but more partners across the business who I worked with. So different marketing teams have different projects that they need their help with, and just depending on who you're working with, you could have a really different type of project. And ultimately I landed on the client side for my entire professional career, and I found for me what got me really excited was being able to see a project from start to finish. So being able to take the business question from my stakeholders, translate that into research objectives, and then ultimately make a recommendation. I also found that I didn't need to be the one actually crunching the data day in and day out to make me really, really happy. And frankly, I like the compensation benefits on the client side as well.
That makes sense, of course. Well, great. And the other thing that we want to ask you today is about your involvement with the Board of Advisory here in the MSMR program. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How'd you get involved?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was a graduate of the program in December of 2012. And the program was in its second year at that time, and following graduation, Dr. Sprang approached me with the opportunity to join the advisory board, since they were looking for a recent graduate to join the board and provide perspective from a student's eyes. So he asked me to join the board, and I've been serving ever since. It's really fun to come back to campus and see how much the program has grown, and even this year we got the #1 ranking, just being a 6-7-year-old program, which is something to be really proud of. I've really enjoyed also networking with all of the other professionals who are here, and the market research industry in particular. Everyone's very supportive of each other, and it's nice to see everyone and provide input on the curriculum and give advice for developing future students.
Yeah, great. And as someone who has been in this industry for a while and has gone through this program and is now on the board, could you maybe give students, whether undergrad or graduates, a little bit of advice on networking and how they can kind of build their network as you've done?
Sure, absolutely. So your job with networking is never done. You are always networking with everyone. It's almost like you're always on. I know when I was in school, I developed great relationships with my classmates. That's important because you never know where one of your classmates will end up. I worked with the professors. They knew me both from undergrad as well as graduate school. The professors ultimately are a good gateway to professional careers, and they have really great connections with the advisory board. So networking with the professors helped me figure out which area of the business I wanted to be in and which opportunities to pursue. And finally, I've really enjoyed the networking opportunities through the advisory board. In particular, because of my networking, I've had the opportunity to speak at a couple of industry conferences, which is really great and some really nice opportunities. So just tips for networking, I would say genuinely be yourself. Just being your nice person is a great start. Don't be afraid to contact people, whether they're professors or industry professionals. You're a student, and people really like to hear from students, so as long as you're asking engaging questions, they'll love to talk to you. And just maintaining your network, one of the tools I really like is LinkedIn, staying in touch with everyone.
Well, great. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us, Jacci, today.
You're welcome.
And stay tuned for more student interviews here at the MSMR program at MSU. Thank you.